What is going on, nerds? Today I'm playing the late night 197 tournament with Dipplin or Festival Box. I don't know which one you refer to it as, but I'm calling it Festival Box, although the title calls it Dipplin, so either way. Anyway, how this deck works, got Dipplin, which is Festival Grounds play, can attack twice, and does 20 for each of my bench Pokemon. Which is pretty solid damage, and can take 2 knockouts in a row. And it has Thwackey, which if my active Pokemon has a Festival ability, which Dipplin does have, I get to search my deck for a card. I consider playing the, I think it's Goldeen, the, Festival League Goldeen, to have a basic that activates my Thwackey. But I think it's fine enough just to have Dipplin, instead of having to fit a Goldeen and a rescue board. But there's an argument to be made that I should play that. Let me open my chat real quick, I almost forgot. Anyway, the tournament starts any second now. Now, what's interesting, Greninja EX, Palafin EX, and the Crown Zenith Ditto are all banned due to glitches in the game that make them not work properly. Maximum Belt TEF is a similar glitch to Greninja where double turbo energy does not reduce its damage. However, it's not as much of an issue, so that one is not banned. But if people abuse the glitch, then they will 100% not allow that. It's definitely crazy how many glitches are going on. Alrighty. The tournament should start any second now. Looks like it's just taking a quick second. But then once it starts, we can get right into it. Alrighty. I don't know why I haven't started yet. It's supposed to start at 12, but I'm assuming it's because they're discussing Maximum Belt, because they're talking about possibly banning that as well. Because it has the same glitch as Greninja. What's good is Greninja EX being banned actually really helps me as a Dipplin player, because Greninja Frostblast is a really bad matchup for Dipplin. And since nobody can actually play that due to a glitch, that makes this deck quite a bit better. Since I completely lose a bad matchup from existence. Which is pretty cool. Looks like pairings still did not come up, but they should any second now. Hoping to do well with Festival Box. This is actually my first time playing it. I really just constructed this list today. I don't think it's a perfect list. But I think it should work pretty well. Very interesting, guys. Maybe should play a 4th Arven over Roxanne or 4th Iono, but I still kind of like having more Ionos and more disruption, because this deck really works well with disruption. And the round is up. I'm fighting EV08. He is playing Lugia. This matchup is kind of scary because of Iron Hands. I actually feel like it's probably a pretty bad matchup, just because Iron Hands is kind of sketchy for me. It's beatable, but it's sketchy. But that's okay. I can still win, especially if I get set up quickly. Sent him a request. Ah, send me one. I'm gonna restart my game real quick, and then I'll get into the match with the Lugia player. He does not play well with Mask Ogrepon, which definitely is good. Alrighty. Vaporeon fan, where are you? There you are. Sente challenge. Good luck! Let's do this. See if he accepts my challenge. He should soon. And there we go. Let's do this. I can tell this person likes evolutions considering her name on Limitless is EV08 and her name on Live is Vaporeon Fan 8. Also, Vaporeon Fan is not something you want to align yourself with. I feel like people are just gonna compare you to the copy pasta, which is not a good thing. Anyway, let's get into the match. By the way, if you don't know what that copy pasta is, I recommend you not find out. Just continue not to know what it is. You don't want to know. Did I choose to go first? No, I didn't. Okay, good. I wish I had an Arven so I could Evo TM here. But this is actually looking kind of sketchy. Get a Luminion. Oh. Okay. Aroma. This is looking kind of sketchy. At least I have double Poffin. But I don't know if double Poffin is quite enough. Isn't it Archeops? Okay. I need an Arven. Bad. If I top deck an Arven, I'm good. If I don't, I could be in trouble. Put down fish. Okay. Carmine. Nice. Getting pretty set up. Even gets an Archeops in the discard and stuff. That's scary for sure. Aroma, that probably gets another Archeops. Oh, thank goodness it's Tails. Although that probably just gets a Hands, right? Just still scary. Ah, Minchino, okay. Not quite as scary. Still kind of scary, though. Arven! Iono, I mean, Iono's not bad, actually. I can handle an Iono. Applin. He does not play Welcome Mask Pawn, so I don't need to worry about getting down my Rellor. Grookey, I think? No, I get a Grookey. I get double Grookey, yeah. I'm put out Festival Grounds. I'll attach grass. Oh, shoot. I can't Evo TM because I attached grass to the bench. Dang it. Oh, I couldn't Evo TM anyway. Okay. I'm glad I couldn't Evo TM anyway, because I definitely messed up there. End turn. Whew. If I had the ability to Evo TM, that would be scary. I just realized Rabsca is actually not a bad attacker in this matchup. I can one-hit a Chinchino. Heads. I'm glad I have another Iono. But I'm not glad that he gets another Archeops, because he's probably about to get in the discard. Jet Energy, okay. Looks like he's about to knock me out with Lugia. Oh no, he reads the wind. He didn't have it. Wow. I totally thought he'd have it. Well, this is actually looking good then. Oh, I got the Dipplin too? This is cracked. Patch. Iono. I can't knock him out, I don't think. I wish I could, but I can't. But that's okay. It's not a huge issue. Poffin. Or an Applin. I might as well Bug Catching Set to thin out stuff. Not bad. Now Thwackies can give me a bunch of stuff. What do I want with Thwackey? I guess first I want maybe... Oh, what do I want? I have so many options with Thwackey. Oh, Vitality Band. Vitality Band! I can knock out his Lugia. Oh my gosh. That's insane. That's insane. And I think I get no, I get Festival Grounds in case he tries to replace my stadium. No, I get Dipplin, because I need to evolve the other one up. Because if he knocks me out, that could be sketchy. Although he's not going to knock me out with no Lugia. Do the wave. Yes. Do the wave. Oh my gosh, that's insane! I forgot I played Vitality Band. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Crazy! I mean, that just like wins you the game, doesn't it? That totally is from thinking. And if he gets Lugia V, I just gust it, right? I just boss his Lugia V. This is insane. Absolutely cracked. Oh, it gets on hands. Okay, that's fine. This is cracked. Oh my gosh, another Thwackey? Bro, what? This is actually insane. What list are you running? The list is in the description. Get a boss? This is ridiculous. I'm so set up. What? How do I get this set up? Let's see. What do I even need? Guess I get a Festival Grounds. Oh, I do need a Festival Grounds. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. Because he put out Jamming Tower. And then I'll Thwackey, and I can just get anything. I don't need much. I'll get a boss, I guess. Because that wins the game next turn. And then do the wave. Don't want to attack again. Yes. Do the wave. I know Antonio is looking for one to base his off of. Gotcha. This list I just made today. It's probably not the perfect list. I based it partially off of a list I found on Limitless. Alright, my opponent conceded. Alright. That was crazy. I was not expecting to beat Lugia. Oh, fun, yeah. Oh, man. This seems like it would be a bad matchup, but I guess maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was. Alright, I'm going to update my record on the stream. And then I'm going to go ahead... And, okay. I'm going to play against someone random, because I have 21 minutes for the next match. I joined the concede screen. Oh. Yeah, pretty much what I had. I managed to turn 2, use Vitality Band to knock out his only Lugia. Then he puts on another. And I boss it and knock it out of Vitality Band. Because I do exactly 220 using Vitality Band. So, that's how I beat the Lugia. But yeah, joining the concede screen. Well, you won't be joined to the concede screen in this game, although this game is just for fun. It's not actually a tournament game. I won the tournament game pretty quickly. That is kind of a sketchy start. I just need to get a little bit lucky off Iono. I do have a lot of Pokemon searching that. So it shouldn't be that hard. I got so set up that game. Also, there is a Phase 2 today in the tournament. Must be nice to be beating Lugia. It is nice, because I beat half the Lugias at NAIC. But playing Zard makes my Lugia matchup definitely sketchy. Alright, Ogre Pawn. I feel like this is an okay matchup. It shouldn't be that bad. It's not perfect, but I think it's pretty good. Yeah, yep, Tail Dance. I thought he ended with Grass Energy. When this is first revealed, I didn't think Ogre Pawn would be good, honestly. But I was so wrong. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I just need to get a little bit lucky. Just a little bit lucky. Don't even have to get that lucky. Just find a single Poffin. That is the opposite of what I wanted. Ooh. No. That is not good. No bueno. What do I even do? Because that makes this really difficult. Like, I can, like, Evo TM into, I guess, a Dipplin. I already have Dipplin in hand, though. Like, does that do much? I can get a Thwackey, but he's gonna knock me out. This is really sketchy. Can't believe I didn't find a Poffin or anything. If I at least found a Poffin, I would be chilling. Evolution. This is sketchy. It's not over yet, but it's looking bad. It's honestly crazy how much Lugia underperformed. It did not underperform. It didn't, like, make top 8. However, it actually had a really good conversion rate. Like, I think it slightly lost percentage in day 2, which is pretty good conversion rate for the most popular deck. So, I'd say it actually did pretty well. A lot of it made day 2. It's just it didn't play super high in day 2 because the top players weren't the ones deciding to play it. But I don't think it did poorly. Maybe I'm wrong, but seems like it's fine. This is so sketchy. If I just found a Poffin, I would be chilling. But of course I didn't. It's still not over though. I just need to top deck something crazy. And then I have a chance. If I top deck Arven, I'm actually chilling because I can get Max Belt and Poffin. Actually, that's not even quite a knockout. Close. I guess Arven's not quite enough either, so it's definitely tough. But I know for sure it's not over yet, even if it looks bad. We definitely did in seniors. Oh, it underperformed in seniors? Gotcha. Interesting. Well, I'd probably just lose. If he has a single energy, I lose. Because somehow my setup was that bad. Which is actually kind of insane. And I concede. Alright, at least that wasn't a tournament match. It was almost all Lugia at bottom tables. Interesting. That's surprising to me. I don't know. Seems weird. Although I know the seniors meta was quite different from the masters meta. Okay. Let's try this again. Point flip. Do you know because you're at the bottom table 2 XR? Oh. Wow. That's kind of mean. That's why I went 0-2 to 3-2. Because you fought a bunch of Lugia is why? How do you beat 3 Lugia with control? Doesn't it... Am I wrong in saying that control has a bad Lugia matchup? I didn't think its Lugia matchup was very good. I guess maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I thought Control had a bad Lugia matchup for some reason. But I guess maybe I'm not right about that. Good dang though? Dialga? What? This is the rank ladder, by the way. The more 50-50, interesting, okay. I did not know that. This is not a good setup. Ultra Ball away. I think I can lose a Festival Grounds safely. No, I'll lose a boss and a Roxanne. Maybe. Maybe not. Actually, I'm going to use a boss this turn. I think it's fine losing a Festival Grounds, honestly. I think it's necessary here. For another Applin. And then I'll boss. Human goal. And my turn. I can target that rat and they can't one-hit anything in my deck. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. What in the world am I looking at? This deck is weird. Cypher? Yikes. That's kind of scary. I don't think he bossed there. Well, I mean, I guess, but only if he gets Gholdengo. Because the thing is, with Gholdengo, he needs Gholdengo plus 2 energy with Dialga. He literally just needs Dialga to knock me out. So it requires him to have 3 cards to knock me out instead of 1. That's why I think it was better to boss. Because, yeah, if he just Dialga, he needs just Dialga V-Star. Here, he needs Gholdengo, energy, energy. Which is easier said than done. What in the world? What is this deck? This is odd. Well, he's definitely knocking me out, which is sketchy. At least he has no hand. Other than single energy. But, yeah, I'm not gonna set up. Maybe I shouldn't have rotted in case I had to draw an Ultra Ball later. But I also want to draw back into Pokemon, so that's why I did it. Oh man, this is looking awful. Tails, please. Dang it. Gets another Gholdengo. I guess Tails to get a Raining Greninja, though. Which still draws cards, although it requires him to lose an energy to do so. Just don't draw an energy. Just only have the single energy and not be able to knock me out. That would be ideal. There's Dialga. Arven, dang. I don't know what is up with my setups here. At least the tournament match I got set up. Alright, there's Dialga. Okay. Still got no hand, kind of, but, I mean, that doesn't seem to matter that much. Wow, Dipplin. Fun. What is happening here? Like, really, what is happening here? That's game. Insane. How? Well, that was some great luck. Anyway, I'll be right back, and then I'll discuss the meta and stuff of the tournament. Thankfully, I did not lose tournament matches. I just got bad luck in fun matches against weird decks. I'm back, nerds. Skill issue? I feel like those matches were not a skill issue, they were a luck issue. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Feel like that was mostly luck there. Anyway. 6 minutes of the next match. Let's talk about the meta in the meanwhile. The most popular deck is Gardevoir. I am not surprised whatsoever. That definitely makes sense to be the most popular deck. And, you know, it's a pretty solid deck. Got the Monkey Dory, let's see. I think more than one Monkey Dory on average. Most people do not have the Tattoo Gary, which makes sense. A little more than half of them have Thwackey. It's interesting seeing people cut Manaphy and Radiant Greninja. 188 Radiant Greninja on average. I feel like Radiant Greninja is so important. I don't know why you'd ever cut that. Ew, what's a luck issue? It's all skill, bruh. I feel like I did get unlucky in those matchups. I don't think those last 2 games were skill. Honestly, those losses, I don't think I really messed up or anything. Hyperoma is only in 1/4 of these. Which is interesting. It's interesting, Hyperoma is just common Devo. I guess a lot of people like the unfair stamp. But someone plays Prime Catcher and someone plays Master Ball? Why would you play Master Ball on Guardy? That seems so odd. Very interesting. Anyway. I guess 1.5 Turo on average. A lot of people do have 2 Turo. Lost Zone Box. There's a lot of stuff in Lost Zone Boxes. A lot of people are not playing Moon anymore. The Blue Moon Ursa Luna is kind of acting as a moon somewhat. Hands is, of course, pretty solid, so most people have hands. Thorns is pretty popular, which is really interesting to see Thorns. I didn't expect this to be in a Lost Box, but since Orlando, I see how much sense it makes to play Thorns in Lost Box. It's a pretty good conclusion. How much time till next round? 4 minutes. Till next round. Lots of weird stuff down here. 3 Poffins, people not playing 4. 2.77 Pokestop on average. I know the list that won NAIC played 4 Pokestop, which was very interesting. It was a very consistency-based list. Sada, Lucian, there's some weird stuff down here that I should probably just ignore because it's not very good. Why is Lost City more popular than TM Devolution in Lost Box? That seems weird. Not like it matters that much. There's a lot of others. Lugia, Archeop. Got the bugged Welcome Mask Gogurpon. Only less than half of them actually have Welcome Mask Gogurpon. Also, Iron Bundle being this popular, I've never seen Iron Bundle in Lugia until today. I didn't know it was that popular, but 1/3 of players have it in their Lugia, which is really interesting. Weird V, I feel like it's not great. Noivern EX, I feel like it's not great. I mean, I see it. Noivern EX does beat Ogerpon, but I still don't think it's worth it. Drapion V, I don't know why anyone would play Drapion V. What is it for? I guess for Gardevoir? Knock out the Gardevoir EX, maybe? Seems odd. Let's see. Jamming Towers, of course, the stadium. You see a few Messagosa, half of them have the Messagosa, but Jamming Tower is definitely the more popular stadium, with pretty much everybody seeming to have Jamming Tower. I'm not sure if actually everybody, but a lot of people. So Jamming Tower is definitely solid. Just shutting off tools is actually really powerful. Boomerang energy, what is that for? I mean, if thing discards energy for its attack, it goes back. What discards energy? I don't understand what the boomerang energy is for. None of these Pokemon discard energy. Wells from Groupon shuffles it in, not discards it. So, like, what is the Boomerang energy even for? I'm confused. I guess there's only one person playing it anyway. They just maybe they're trying to do it with Ogerpon, since I think since it discards, it goes back. But no, it shuffles in, not discards, so it doesn't activate Boomerang energy. Bolt Pod. A little less than a third have the Cornerstone masks, so it's still pretty popular. But I understand not playing it for sure. Most people got the Baby Shocks instead. Half the people playing this deck play Baby Shocks. Just because I think it is a pretty solid attacker, just have a one prizer that can do 90 damage pretty easily. You know, that's always pretty good, just generally. Yeah. What does Pincer do? Someone's playing this. Discard no. That's just a new player's card, I guess. Because you're like, oh, they get knocked out at the end of the turn. And then I'm like, okay, I'll just retreat. And then it's useless, so. Pincer's not good, but I'm assuming it's just playing that because it's a new player. Great Tusk. I guess it's not a bad idea to mill. If you ever find a deck that gets super low in deck, it could be useful. Charizard Pidgeot is surprisingly popular. I guess it's not that surprising, though. It's still pretty solid. It's definitely a good deck still. Got the Bibarel on all of them, which I actually had cut from my build. A lot of them are playing Cologne. I personally don't think the Cologne is necessary. I see the reason to play it, but yeah. Maximum Belt is only about half of them. I guess a lot of people like the Unfair Stamp as their A-Spec. But personally, I think Maximum Belt is the best one right now. Although Dragapult is going down in play, so there's no argument that Unfair Stamp is better just because Dragapult's not as popular anymore. Next challenge should start any second. Oh, sorry. Ancient Box. A lot of them got the Great Tusk. It's interesting also how people are kind of, instead of playing Koraidon, they're just playing Walking Wake, not to attack with, but literally just for the point of discarding. Just because it has a retreat cost of 1 and can be easily discarded to count towards ancient cards. Because they haven't really released enough ancient cards, so Walking Wake's just kind of the best option. Because your attacker is going to be Moon the whole game. Alright. Next match should have started by now, but I guess it doesn't. Okay, it looks like the pairings are up. At least see, yep, there they are. I'm fighting Gardevoir. This in theory should be a pretty good matchup. Might be wrong about that, but it feels like it should be a good matchup. I just have to get set up though, which is not that easy. Oh, invalid name, I think I have too many friends. Okay, now I can add him. I sent a request. We're live again. I think my opponent restarted their game. Yeah, they're already friends. They just gotta restart the game. him a challenge. Good luck. Heads. Alrighty. Let's see if my opponent's going first or second. I'm going first. That's fine, I guess. Just gotta get good setup. That's not a great setup, but it's not awful. It could be definitely much worse. So I think I'm kind of chilling with this setup. Oh, Fluttermane start. That's not ideal. Poffin for Applin, I think. Yeah. Tap. Then turn. If I knock out Fluttermane, can I attack again after I choose a new active? I think I can, because the Fluttermane's no longer activated. Poffin, okay. For double routes. This is looking good. Not perfect, but good. I feel like I'm likely going to be able to take double knockout here. Ooh, yes. That's nice. Got the Thwackey, got everything I'm looking for, honestly. Iono. Poffin, wow. Just wow. This is a really, really good setup. Why can't I use this? Once returning for active Pokemon in the festival. Oh yeah, he doesn't have the festival lead ability because he a Fluttermane. Right. I was like, why can't I use Thwackey? Because he doesn't have the festival lead ability. That's interesting how that works. Let's see, does it let me attack again? It should in theory. It should let me attack again. It does. Okay, cool. And knockout. Whoa! That's crazy. That is crazy. 2 prizes on turn 2? Yikes. That's cracked. He's gonna need to get another route, otherwise he's in trouble. Iono, okay, give me a new hand. I'm fine with getting a new hand. Wow, I'm so set up. Regular Ninja, where's your routes, buddy? You need a route. If you don't get a route, you're in trouble. There's a route. That's what you needed. Thing is, I still knock out your Kirlia, which is sketchy. Oh, he does get to evolve into 2 more Kirlias though, so that's good. That works. Alrighty. Oh, only 1 Kirlia? Just have a bunch of Kirlias prized or something? That seems scary. Bug Catching Set. Might as well thin out the Grookey. Bug Catching Set. Thwackey. Yes! Second Thwackey! Yes! I don't even think I own him. I think I want to keep my hand as is. Because he has such a small hand, I want to leave him with a small hand. Got a Dipplin. Boom Boom Grove. Get a Dipplin. I think that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. And then do the wave. Alrighty. And then if he doesn't bring up Rating or Ninja, I knock out whatever he brings up. So he's probably bringing up Rating or Ninja. Hey, you got set up this time. Sure did. I'm glad I'm getting set up during the tournament rounds when they actually matter the most. Boom. Whereas my opponent is not getting set up because I took such an early board wipe. Oh, he had a Curly in hand. That was so unlucky from that Curly in hand. Not being able to Evo to it is kind of sketchy. Can't leave him taking free prizes before he's done anything. I mean, I feel like that just wins me the game, right? I mean, it doesn't guarantee win, but it's looking really good. Ah, he replaced my stadium, finally. Took him long enough. Patches Monkey Dory. Oh, you can start moving damage over with Monkey Dory. Finally start getting use out of that thing. He's gonna try and snap my Applin off the bench. Seems like that'll make sense. He's gonna unfair stamp me. Okay. I feel like stamping me doesn't do all that much, though. Yep. Expected you to put that all on my Applin. You ain't knocking him out, though. To be honest, he only needs one to be Evo'd, so he can Evo. Yeah, true. That is true. Although he's so behind that even if he gets a Guardy, it's not enough. Screamtail, okay. He's gonna get an attack this turn? That'd be kind of crazy if he did. He might, though. But I think he's already attached for turn, so he can't get Rating for Ninja out of the active. Ooh, that was a good unfair stamp. Bug Catching Set. Thwackey. Not useful, but whatever. Put off Festival Grounds. Iono. Maybe it would make sense to search for Boss. Boss and Monkey Dory now that I think about it. It's okay. Off the Dipplin. Catch. I can Thwackey for stuff now. Get the grounds for next turn. And I'll get the switch with the other one. He concedes. Alright. Bro, the stand going crazy, yeah, right? Doing tests and I fries all 3 Ultra Balls. I have a solution. Play a 4th Ultra Ball. I'm messing, but I do think most decks that play 3 Ultra Balls should definitely be playing 4. So I guess I'm not fully joking. Oh my gosh. Okay, now it's time for another fun match. Bro, the stamp going crazy, I know, right? I got so set up off stamp. Although I had double Thwackey. Alright. Festival Box BDIF? Yeah, seems like it. Although I'm not winning the games against randoms. I'm only winning the tournament games. And I'm only 2-0 right now, so that's not crazy. It's not bad for sure. Dialga. If this is the Dialga Goldengo again, that would be weird. I'm assuming this is actual Dialga this time. Yeah, it's actual Dialga this time. Not fighting that weird Goldengo stuff. And he is looking pretty set up, which is kind of sketchy. I don't like set up Dialgas. But I'm also looking pretty set up myself, so that's good. Poffin. Applin Grookey. Poffin. Applin Grookey. Got grounds, Iono. That doesn't give him a new hand, but I think it's still worth it. Not bad. Bug Catching Set. Rellor Grass. Attach grass to Applin. Maybe I could attach it here to try to tumbling attack, although I don't think tumbling attack actually matters. End turn. I think you get set up this game. You think? Yeah, I definitely get set up this game. My setup is actually very good here. Some Matang. Another Dialga. Do not have the V-Star, please. If he doesn't have the V-Star, I am golden. Let's see if he has a V-Star. If he does, it's a little bit scary. Ooh, wow. Okay. That is kind of scary. Don't have the V-Star, please. Oh, thank goodness. Although he can knock me out, which is not ideal. But I can also knock him out in turn, most likely. Alrighty. Put on Applin. Of the Thwackey. Ultra Ball Poffin and Rellor. For a Dipplin. Attach. I gotta get an Arven, I think. Yeah, I get an Arven. Oh, Vitality Band's prize, so I gotta use Defiance Band, which is fine. It worked well enough. Could also try to boss Matang. No, I don't think I'm gonna boss Matang. I think I'm gonna get Arven. I've not used Quarter yet, right? No, I'm not. Arven. Use Arven for Defiance Band and Ultra Ball. Attach Defiance Band. I should have Thwackied for another Thwackey. I didn't even think about that. I should have Thwackied for more Thwackies. That would have been smarter if I Thwackied for more Thwackies. I also forgot he's resistant, which is actually tough. But yeah, I should have filled my bench with Thwackies using that Thwackey. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, don't forget to go Thwackey at Thwackey. No, I didn't see chat, I know. That was my fault. I was actually talking about it, and then I forgot to do it. I forgot it was resistant to grass as well, which is kind of scary. Because grass resistance is making this much tougher than it should be. It's okay. I'm not in a huge problematic position, although I should have gotten Thwackey off Thwackey for sure. Having less Thwackies is always worse. Alright. I think I'll bring up Grookey here. Let him knock it out. This is still not over. It's just scary. Not getting Thwackey off Thwackey definitely hurts. Could cause me issues for sure. Oh wow, is he set up? Ooh. And so you can do it this turn, exactly. I'm hoping he doesn't hit too much energy off these Metal Makers, but it looks like he's hitting quite a bit. Oh, he didn't hit any. Okay, maybe not. He's probably gonna hit a lot next turn, though. Okay, at least I get to knock out his Dialga now. I do have to Ultra Ball away at Festival Grounds, though. Oh, I gotta lose a Thwackey here. Or a Dipplin. Thwackey. For another Thwackey. Thwackey. I think I get another Dipplin here. How much damage am I doing, actually? I think I might need to get a Poffin. But then if he knocks me out, I have nothing at all. So I have to get another Dipplin. Well, actually, how much am I doing? I'm doing... No, I'm doing 30. So I have to get a Poffin. Or an Iono. I'll get an Iono. That should likely find me a Poffin. And could find me more stuff, too. Iono. I gotta get a hand. Oh, actually, Roxanne might have been better than Iono. It's okay. Ball. So I Poffin or Bug Catching Set first. I think I'm Poffin first. get the basics out, and then I have Bug Catching Set for the evolutions and the energy. Bug Catching Set again. Alrighty. Do the wave. You get Poffin, right? Arven for Poffin. Why would I feel like Arven for Poffin is wrong. Because then he knocks me out and I can't use Thwackey anymore. Because I have to have Festival lead in the active in order to use Thwackey. So I just can't do anything if I go that route. I just kind of have absolutely nothing I can do. So I think that's definitely incorrect to do that way. It doesn't really help me at all if I do it that way. Please fail both Metal Maker. No P hits and energy. Great. Still not over yet, but it's definitely looking tough. Dialga, I feel like, is a really bad matchup anyway. Hey, welcome to boys. Thankfully, this is not a tournament match, it's a fun match, which makes this better on me. Because if this is a tournament match, it would be much worse. Another Matang? My goodness. And the Dialga V-Star. Yeah, I think I'm probably losing this, but that's okay. Him being resistant to grass is what lost me it. I gotta get Super Rod and Poffin. I got a top deck Rod. Applin, Dipplin. Thwackey for Poffin. Oh, there's no Poffin. I guess I'd go straight for the Applin then. I didn't realize there was no Poffin in deck. That's kind of surprising. Catch. I don't think bossing does anything because everything's resistant to grass, so I Roxanne. Down Applin. Thwackey to get a Dipplin. Thwackey to get something. Let's see, how much damage I'm doing? I'm actually doing... Wow, he takes 30 less. He takes 60 less, so I'm only doing 40. I'm actually not even doing enough to knock him out, even with the Vitality Band. That's crazy. Okay, I'm doing 40. Vitality Band isn't even enough to get me there, but I still think I have to attach it. That's crazy how he's resistant to grass and he takes 30 less. Love Dipplin. You out for summer? I sure am. Oh man, I can't believe he takes that much less damage. Yeah, Dialga's a terrible matchup. I can't even one-hit a Zamazenta, which is ridiculous. I should be able to one-hit a Zamazenta. But because he takes 30 less from attacks, and he's just into grass, I can't. I mean, I've lost. It's guaranteed at this point. I mean, I might as well just concede, or I could play it out. But yeah, I've lost this one. Dang, you just lose, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Festival deck is BDIF. It is a fun deck for sure. I am 2-0 with it in tournament. Thankfully, this is not a tournament match, which is good. Because if it was, that would be really sketchy. I own him to 1, I guess. Oh, actually, I don't have a Dipplin, do I? Shoot. I didn't even find Dipplin. Well, I just lose. I never had him. Should have won at AIC. Yeah, that would be nice. It has a kind of sketchy Dragapult matchup. The Dragapult was not that popular in AIC. So, I would think this Lugia matchup would be bad, but I did crush a Lugia due to Vitality Band earlier by knocking out their only Lugia V twice in a row. Alright, let's get some prizing at least from the ladder. Credits. Leaf up button. Interesting. Radiant Charizard. Magma Basin. Some packs. Jinx. Palisand. Chiyu. Poliwrath. Sinistra, Dragapult. I didn't even realize I didn't have 4 of those yet. Tangela, Ducklet, Swanna, full evolution line. Hey, Secret Box, Lamora, Tealmax. Why is Secret Box in the 3rd slot? It seems weird to put the A-Spec in the 3rd slot. Brokey, Ariados, Glaceon, Phantom, and Tealmax. I kind of forgot that card existed. I kind of remembered it, but I haven't thought about that card because it's not good. Alright, I'll be right back. The next match starts in less than 9 minutes. I'm back. Buddy, are you Arctic? I was just told by one of my viewers that you're Arctic, which is interesting. Because I did not realize that that was you. Alrighty. 5 minutes to the next round. Alright. So, let's look at the meta some more. I was last looking at Ancient Box, and it's really interesting how Ancient Box has Walking Wake. Also interesting how Ancient Box is still good. But I think the main reason is Secret Box being a really good A-spec for Ancient Box. It's got 3 cards for an item, tool, supporter, and stadium. All of which are helpful for Ancient Box. So Secret Box and Ancient Box. Alrighty. So, next up, Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao plays, Palkia. I guess one of them has, the Palkia has a win online. I don't think you should play Palkia. Minior is weird. Arctobax is kind of odd. These are just kind of odd lists overall. I don't know. Seems kind of sketch. Also, yeah, I know. I think Chien-Pao is still alright, but some of the stuff at the bottom on here in the list, like Kyogre, not a fan of some of this stuff. Also, you would never want to play this Bidoof. Just because it's 7 HP doesn't mean it's better. Radiant or Ninja can knock out 60 HP ones. Dragapult's not popular enough to play higher HP ones. Alrighty. Cypher Maniac. 1.2. I feel like most of the time people would play like 2 Cypher Maniac before, but looks like that's not how it is. Which is surprising. Also 3.6 Poffin. I feel like you always want to play 4 Poffin. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I think you want to play 4 Poffin. Prime Catcher summoning the A-Spec makes sense. Jamming Tower and Sinnoh are interesting inclusions. Sinnoh makes sense. I'm not so sure about Jamming Tower. I think Pokesop's just better for this deck. Silene is going down in play, which makes sense considering Devo is not as popular to cut Silene. Yeah. Miraidon. Ah, not Dragapult. Miraidon. Magnezone V-Star? Yeah, that's not worth it, honestly. Maybe there's an argument to do it because Snipe 9 did 2 things. I don't think it's that great. I'm surprised only 0.3 Thorns on average. Like, 0.33? Like, I feel like a third of people playing Thorns is lower than I expect because Thorns is so good in Miraidon. Just bring it at the active and shut things down. It feels so nice, but I guess it's not as popular as I would think it would be. That's not necessary, but it definitely helped. Which is interesting. Carmine is an interesting inclusion in Miraidon. I guess you can Lumineon for it because some of them play Lumineon, but there are more Carmine than are Lumineon. It just seems interesting to play like 1 Carmine for a turn 1 discard draw 5, especially when you're always wanting to go second anyway, so you're not going to get use out of the Carmine because you're going second. So it just seems kind of odd. Interesting. The rest of it, I guess, isn't too surprising. Heavy Ball. Future Energy Capsule, I guess you don't see that much. But it does allow Iron Hand to one-hit a Pidgeot, which is pretty relevant. So I think it does make sense to play it. Dragapult is here. There's also other Dragapults. Together, all the Dragapults add up to more than Lugia, I'm pretty sure. I think. I might be wrong about that. The Dragapults together add up to a pretty large amount. So, they're pretty popular. Dragapult Lost in box here. Not many of them have bundle. I do think it makes sense to play bundle though. Rotom B is an interesting inclusion in Lost Box in general. But I think it does kind of make sense. Just get early draw engine when you're not attacking with Cramorant. Since you don't play Abyssseek and Giratina, which is so strong, so. And Blood Moon. I'm honestly surprised there's not more Blood Moon in these Dragapult Lost Boxes, because Blood Moon is really, really good. But nope. Wow, wait, Dipplin? There's 8 Dipplin players? That is crazy. Huh. Someone's got Cleffa, which makes sense. So whoever got Manaphy, I feel like, doesn't understand how good Rabsca is, because Rabsca can just kind of replace Manaphy. What are the records of them? 3 of them are 2-0. Pretty good. And back to Dragapult, because I kind of went back in time. Charizard, because some of them got small lines of Charizard. Some of these got Bibarel. Yeah, this is interesting for sure. Goldango? Why are there so many Goldango? I mean, I guess it's not bad. But it seems surprising that it's this popular. Because I don't think it's that great of a deck, honestly. I'm not sure. Also, it looks like a lot of people got Bibarel. 0.5 Bidoof and 0.5 Bibarel on average. Like half people got Bibarel. Or maybe someone's got double Bibarel. So it skews it to look like that. Curlia, like there's some weird engines. Curlia engine and Bibarel engine seem odd. Rabsca being in Godango seems odd. Dunsparce isn't as odd, but I still think the Palkia with Rate and Greninja is better. Yeah, these are some odd Pokemon lines. Capturing Aroma as well in it, like 0.75 I think it's not terrible. Just apply one Aroma. Full Metal Lab, I mean, do you really need to reduce damage to your Godango? I guess that one's only in one of the lists. There's Godango list in all over the place. Of course, Regidrago is popular, because Regidrago is a pretty good deck. Fourth of them have Giratina V-Star. I actually think Raging Bolt is just better than Giratina V-Star. For hitting high damage, because it can hit higher. And you get plenty of energy in play with your Teal Mask Ogrepons. Of course, Dragapult is good. I'm surprised at 1.5. Most Regidragos I've seen play double Dragapult just because of how powerful it is. But this one, not quite that high. But I guess it makes some sense to do that. Right on EX. Don't play this. It's not worth it. It doesn't do enough. It's kind of weak damage overall. Alrighty. So, next match should have started by now, but looks like there's the judge call going on before the next match, so I just gotta wait for that one to start up. But yeah, in the meanwhile, I'm gonna create a poll for you guys. I'm curious if Festival Box is meta. It's just a simple yes or no question, but thought it might be interesting. Because some people probably do think it's meta. Personally, I don't think it's meta, but I think it is good. Alright, let's see. Is Festival Box meta? There's the poll. Y'all can answer that, and the next round should start any second now. Just look like there's a judge call about something. There we go. Next match has begun. I'm fighting Charizard. This should be a good matchup. Like a really good matchup. As long as I get set up, it should be a really good matchup. But any matchup I can lose to if I don't get set up. You might not know that attacking with Pidgeot actually makes some sense because it allows him to discard a Stadium from play. Although I played Dart and fought Festival Box twice with it ever, and I won both games technically. But also they didn't get crazy set up in either of those games. I feel like if they got more set up, it would be very sketchy. Alrighty. He has not accepted our request yet, looks like. Or maybe he's accepted it, but he hasn't restarted. He just hasn't accepted. Once he accepts my request, I can get into the game. But you gotta get him to accept. I don't know why he hasn't accepted. He must be doing something. But he needs to get into the game. Thankfully, this matchup should be pretty quick. So I don't have to worry about time too much. Alright. Where are you, robot puppy? There he is. I said good luck. Alrighty. Let's do this. Heads. Decides who goes first. My opponent's going first, okay. Start with Grookey. This is not an ideal setup. It's not like an auto game loss, but it's also not a good setup. If I top deck pop, then I'm chilling though. That of course requires a top deck pop. No Charmander down? What? Oh my gosh. Draw away. Vitality Band and Grass Energy. Yeah. I don't need Vitality Band. Actually, I do like Vitality Band here. Kind of weird, but I do like it. Because it can actually allow me to knock out this Cleffa. Weirdly. Oh, I just realized I don't have an energy, though, so that doesn't help. Yeah, Vitality Band, I messed up there. I got rid of the wrong thing. I should have, done that differently. Because losing the energy actually means I can't attack with Dipplin at all. So yeah, that was a mistake. Are you bricking? Yes, I am. But yeah, I should have gotten rid of the Vitality Band instead of the energy. I was thinking, oh yeah, Dipplin attacks with like Vitality Band. Can you please turn that down in the other room? Sorry, there's something loud in the other room. Also, what am I playing against? I'm playing against Zard. Alrighty, now he gets his Charmanders down. Took him long enough. Is he gonna heat tackle me? No, he's probably gonna Cleffa, because heat tackle doesn't actually knock me out. I need Thwackey. If I get a Thwackey, I might be fine. Or an Ultra Ball for a Thwackey. Or an Arven for an Ultra Ball for a Thwackey. Like, there's a bunch of ways for me to be set up. It's just not ideal right now. Festival Grounds, that's not useful. If I had an energy, it could be somewhat useful. But I don't, so it's not useful. If I had another energy, I could knock out the Cleffa with Grookey, but I messed it up by getting rid of the energy, so I actually can't do that. Did you just flat out miss turn on Commander? Yes, they did. Can you please turn that down? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry about the noise in the background. Yeah, there's noise in the other room. Anyway, Ultra Ball. There's a Zard. That's scary. This might be my first loss, just because I brick. Seems like it happens quite a bit. Boss, no! I'm gonna need a crazy top deck here. There's the Zard. Yikes. Can't hear anything in the background? Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad the noise suppression is working. Sometimes the noise suppression doesn't work. It was very loud. Boss. Dang. Quick search. For Bib. He is so set up, my goodness. I'm just bricking. Which does happen a lot with Dipplin, it seems. Alright. He knocks me out. Dang. I need a crazy top deck, otherwise I'm just out of the game immediately. Of course I thought Thwackey now. Well, it's too late. I lose. Alright. I'll be right back, and then I'll play a match against someone random. I won't be gone for long, though. I'm back. GG's, I guess, yeah. I bricked horribly. That was definitely tough. Definitely not the ideal setup. Anyway, let's play against someone random. I can still make phase 2. So tough. This is definitely not a consistent deck. My Charizard matchup should be good, but of course I mentioned how if I brick against anything, I can still lose. No. Thinking maybe I should be playing a 4th Arven instead of the Roxanne. I think I probably would be better. Is this another bad setup? Okay, hopefully that mulligan helps. Oh, Regidrago V-Star should be a really tough matchup because of Goodra. Goodra reducing damage means like this matchup might just be impossible almost. Not impossible, but very hard. Because Goodra reduces 80 and I can only do up to 100. As in I'm doing 20 damage per attack and Goodra is one-hitting me every turn. I guess 40 damage per attack technically. Just not enough damage. So I have to hope he has like Goodra Prize or something. If I want to win this. Ogre Pawn, yep. Alright, we'll see how set up he gets. Heal Dance. Yikes. I'm gonna need to get real lucky here. Bug Catching Set? No! Okay, just an Ogre Pawn. Okay, that's fine. Nest Ball. There's the V. Fire Energy. Ultra Ball. For a Squawk. He is very set up for sure. Squawk and Seize. He's sort of an Arven. I'm gonna need a top deck of Poffin, otherwise I might just lose. Hero's Cape. Ooh, interesting. I'm surprised that's what they expect. Come on, what is my setup? Ultra Ball, I switch and Grass Energy. I guess I get an Applin. I could get a... Ugh. If I get a Grookey and he knocks out my only Applin, I just lose. But it still might be worth it to get a Grookey just to get set up. Ugh. No, I think I get an Applin. I just gotta get lucky off top decks. Because getting Grookey, if he knocks out my only guy, I just lose, and then it's not doing anything good for me. Maybe Thwackey would. Maybe Grookey would be better. Because I probably lose that. I don't know. It's weird if I get Grookey or Applin. I'm not sure which is better. Man, this deck is not consistent. If it gets that up, it's very powerful, but if it doesn't, it's just not good. Alrighty, attaches. Gardenia. Energy switch. And he knocks me out. And that, kids, is why you evolved to Dipplin. But I need a crazy top deck here, otherwise I have nothing. Okay, I lose. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Brick-tastic. Alright, let's go again. I'm losing more in the fun matches than I am in the tournament match, at least. I'm still 2-1 in the tournament. By the way, next match in the tournament is in about 16 minutes. Okay. That hand's actually not bad, but it's a mulligan, so can't use it. And that hand's not awful. Wait, am I going first or second? That determines how bad this hand is. If I'm going second, it's fine. If I'm going first, it's actually really bad. Oh, thank goodness I'm going second. Poffin. For double routes. Alright. Should be a pretty good matchup. Especially because I actually have some kind of setup. Arven. For Poffin. Vitality Band. Poffin. For Grookey and Applin. Seems weird, but there's no way he's knocking out my only Applin, so I might as well. Attach, Evo TM. Evolve both of these. Thwackey. And Dipplin. Reason is I can get double Thwackey outs, which is really helpful. Arven. Festival. Concealed cards. Alrighty. You need some Curlios. Where's his Hyper Aroma? I'm assuming that's what he's looking for. Evo TM it is, I guess. Well, that gets them set up. Well, I'm definitely bossing here. On Grookey retreat. Ball to Thwackey. Attach. Thwackey for a Poffin. Use Poffin. Applin. Oh, there's only one Applin. Hooray. Did I get Rellor? I'm gonna get Rellor. Yeah, I'll get Rellor. Use this for another Dipplin. For next turn to evolve up. Boss, Curlia. Do the wave. Oh, I didn't put the stadium out. Shoot. I forgot about the stadium. That was dumb. My first tournament playing this deck. Never played this deck until today, so I think that's pretty obvious considering that play I just made. But that's okay. At least I have a Dipplin in case he tries to, like, get rid of my hand. He's gonna attack with Guard to EX, that'll be interesting. Then I'd use Max Belt to knock him out. I think he's probably attacking with Guard to EX here. Yeah, it looks like it. He's got a Max Belt to knock him out. I'm trying to use Monkey to put damage on something. Makes sense. Everything does have really low HP. So Monkey definitely does some stuff. But that requires the Dark Energy on it to do that. Which he can't attach this turn. Okay, Miracle Force for knockout, looks like. Alrighty. Let's chill. Attach another one. Huh. Okay. Sure. I don't know why he attached another one, but he did. Bring up Applin. Go up to Dipplin. Down Applin. That's Vitality Band. Iono. Just get rid of that giant hand of his. Attach. Alright, I need to get two things. First one is Max Belt. Second one is Festival Grounds. So that I can attack twice. And now I'll do the wave. And I'll do the wave. For knockout. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Take 2 prizes. And now he only has a Route in play. He doesn't even have, like, a Curlia in play. So he can't even get another Guardian. I don't think he expected the Max Belt play. Who's he bringing up? Is this a fun game or match? It's a fun game. Not a tournament match. But it is going pretty well. It's taking a while to choose an active though. Alrighty. Bring up the routes. Interesting. Why do you bring up the routes? I guess they're treating the energy off of it. Feels like you bring up Rating Greninja there. The route's such an easy target. Oh, did he just disconnect? Is that why it came out? Because it was random? I think he's kind of not doing anything. I think he just went AFK. Or there was a glitch. I would have won anyway, but it looks like he just can't continue. Interesting. I mean, I guess I get set up. What do I need? I'll get the Rabsca. Oh, I can get another Thwackey. I didn't even think about that. I could have done that last turn. Didn't even consider I can just fit another Thwackey. I'll Bug Catching Set first. And then the other Thwackey. Don't even need the Thwackey for Thwackey. Just half Thwackey. This is looking insane. I guess I'll get Boss. And then I'll do this to get, I don't know what I need, man. I guess I get a Rod for next turn. Or I can do it this turn, maybe. Yeah, I'll Rod this turn. And then I'll do the wave. I stopped. Bro, I've been so out of the loop because I stopped playing. Dragapult and Greninja just did not seem good for the health of the game to me. I stopped playing before they came out. Dragapult and Greninja both actually are not that great. Gardevoir is the best deck in the format. What is the overall meta like? A lot of Lugia and Gardevoir. There's some Dragapult, but Lugia and Gardevoir are the two decks. At NAIC, the latest big tournament, the most popular deck was surprisingly Lugia. And Gardevoir was 6 of the top 8. The other 2 of the top 8 being Lost Box, which Lost Box was also very popular. So Lost Box and Gardevoir are both very good. Lost Box, Gardevoir, and Lugia. Greninja is on it, has not done very well at all. It's very much underperformed. Additionally, Dragapult has performed okay, but not that great. I'm playing games of ROM hacks. Nice. Those sound fun. I actually never tried a ROM hack, but I know they would be fun. They definitely look fun from videos I've seen of them. But yeah, Dragapult and Greninja are both not that great, surprisingly. Dragapult does beat a lot of stuff, but then some of the top decks just have bad matchups. Also, Raging Bull Ogerpon is a pretty good deck. I hate these daily quests where like, play a match with 3 water Pokemon in your deck. No, I'm good, G. I'm glad I stopped playing. Alright. If you don't enjoy it, it's fine, but I definitely think the meta is actually pretty healthy right now. It's got a lot of variety. I'll come back when Lost Box rotated out. That's going to be a little while. It'll be beginning of next year. Which is going to be definitely a while. But Lost Box is meta, but it's also beatable. I mean, I feel like adding Jirachi and any deck can be pretty much favored against Lost Box. It did win the latest regional, the latest international. In fact, I can show you the results of the latest international. It was very surprising. This makes the meta look less diverse than it is, but on Lost Box, 6th Gardevoir, Lost Box, and then 9th is Gardevoir. Top 9 is 7 Gardevoir and 2 Lost Box, which is ridiculous. But there was like Snorlax Storm, Miraidon, Raging Bolt. Regidrago made top 16. You got Qianpao, you got Charizard, Future Hands. Which is interesting for sure. Got the Iron Thorns for Future Hands on Dragapult. Like, there's a lot of variety down here. It's just the very top was very centralized because all the top players decided they wanted to play the same deck, it seems. They really should stop with Lost on BS forever, though. Yeah, it is a really weird top 8. It's not as bad as that one regional a while ago where Palkia was all of the top 8. Literally every single one of the top 8 decks is the same deck, which was Palkia V-Star a while ago. But yeah, 6 of the top 8 in a 2,700 player tournament being Gardevoir is pretty crazy. But how come nobody's saying Zard without Guardians? Zard was actually, so if you look on the percentage-wise, Zard was not in the top 6 decks for popularity for some reason. I think because Zard has a bad Dragapult matchup, people decided not to play it because they expected to lose to Dragapult. When it turned out Dragapult was only about 5% of the meta, a little more than 5% in day 1. So because Dragapult was actually a really low percentage, Charizard was a good choice because of all the Guardy. Guardy was, I think, the 2nd most popular deck. Maybe it was 3rd, day 1. And then day 2 it was the most popular deck. Personally, I played Charizard. But yeah, Tor got 18th to Charizard. Although this Charizard had a 1 Dragapult EX, which is interesting. And Dragapult also got 26. And this one's kind of a more traditional list that you'd expect. Charizard 37. So Charizard did pretty well. It just definitely was not played much. Girafarig? How does this help in control? XR, if you're here, Mr. Control Player, can you explain? I would have crushed a tourney. Yeah, definitely. If you can beat Gardevoir, you do pretty well in the tourney. Although Lugia is a tough matchup for Charizard. Lugia is definitely a tough matchup, and that's kind of scary. Oh, I know why you played Girafarig, because you played Farigiraf EX, that's why. You need to evolve up. Which takes the damage from EXs, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. But yeah. I definitely, I fought 4 Lugia day 1, which is crazy. 4 Lugia. Like, really? Why do I have to fight 4 Lugia? And of course, it's a bad matchup. Thankfully, I won half of them. I managed to go 6-3, get the same record as Azul in the tournament. And a lot of other top players went 6-3 as well. So I did pretty well, but I did not make day 2. Despite playing Zard, which does have a good matchup into Guardy. I only fought 1 Guardy, though, because day 1 was not as popular as day 2. That was crazy, like 289 people made day 2. I played Sinnoh and Mizard. I also played Sinnoh and Mizard. You're still unfavored in the Lugia, even with Sinnoh, sadly. But yeah, you definitely need to play Sinnoh. But yeah, Sinnoh helps a lot, but Lugia is still a sketchy matchup. You have to find everything at the right time, and hope Lugia doesn't get set up too fast. Alright. Next match starts very soon. I was prepped. Yeah. My Zard list, played Mist Energy, and I never used it because I didn't fight a single Dragapult all tournament. There's only about 5% of the meta, and I just managed to avoid it. I did fight a Zard, though, a Zard Mirror, and Max Belt carried. It's kind of a weird art anyway. Like, why is there vials on the belt? It's weird. Anyway. Next match should start soon. It seems like there's a lot of judge calls at the end of matches here. More than usual. Normally, you get right into the next match pretty quickly. But here, it seems like each time there's some kind of judge call that makes them take longer to start the next match. Either that or it's not a judge call and they're just taking time for some reason. Alrighty. Come on. I guess I can look at the meta a little more. I kind of stopped at Dragapult Lost in Box, but after that it's still an X-Stall with 6 players playing it. A lot of them don't have Sandshrew. It's interesting seeing the Frostlass Monkey Dory version of Stone X-Stall, where you kind of stall something while knocking out a bunch of things with abilities with Frostlass and Monkey Dory. I don't think it's that great. I think it's just better to play normal Snorlax Stall, but it is definitely interesting to see Frostlass and Monkey Dory in Snorlax Stall. And some of the people here definitely seem to be playing that. Dang, I can't see myself using this. No way to search it. Well, you search it with Pidgeot. So, Pidgeot finds Mist. It's really, really good against Dragapult. But yeah, both Forest Stone and Pidgeot search out Mist immediately. which is why Myth is pretty powerful. But it's only powerful if you fight against something with a Devo, or if you fight against Dragapult, like something that plays with damage counters. But if it gets Lost Box, is also good against. But I didn't fight against any Dragapult or Lost Box, or nothing with... I did fight against something with Devo, but I couldn't really get use out of the Mist, so... It ended up not getting any usage throughout the tournament. Alrighty. I'm surprised the next match hasn't started, but I guess I need to go look at more meta. Wait. So, Dragapult Charizard. It's funny how it's called Dragapult Charizard when it's... I guess it is Dragapult Charizard, but yeah, there's more Charizard than Dragapult a lot of time in these. This one has 2 Dragapult on average and 2 Charizard on average, but I mean... Towards the list, plays Pidgeot, Charizard, and Dragapult, and only plays 1 Dragapult, which is crazy. Jamming Tower, interesting. Unfair Stamp is the A-Spec in half. Scoop Cyclone is the A-Spec in some. Very interesting. Where's the other A-Spec? Oh, Neo Upper, right. Makes sense. Although it's not the Pidgeot build, so... Oh yeah, it is a Pidgeot build. Some of them are Pidgeot, so those are the ones that play Neo Upper, probably are the ones with Pidgeot. It's interesting ping Pidgeot, Zard, and Dragapult all in one deck. It feels like a lot. Blissey, they've got 4 players playing that. This deck is not that great, honestly. Got the Farigarath EX to try and win against Ogerpon. Since it takes no damage from basic EXs, which is all of Ogerpon's deck. A quarter of them got the Cornerstone Mask as well. Is Roaring Moon dead? Yeah, seems like Roaring Moon to Dunsparce is kind of dead. Ancient Box is not dead, though. So the Roaring Moon and Ancient Box. Actually, people are playing Ancient Box where they replace a Koraidon with Walking Wake, which isn't there, like, as an attacker. They literally just discard the Walking Wake. It's literally just there for the purpose of being discarded, and it's better than Koraidon because there's a 3 cost of 1 and the same HP. So you don't even attack with Koraidon, you just simply attack with the Baby Moon the whole time. 4 feature hands. Now I got 1 Thorns, which makes sense. The tough thing with Roaring Moon in general is that Lost Box can take a knockout on Roaring Moon and damage up. I guess Roaring Moon isn't alright Lost Box matchup. And then Dragapult knocking out Moon and other stuff. It's just damaging itself. It's kind of scary in this format when there's a lot of things that can knock out multiple things at once, so damaging yourself is just tough. And also a bunch of big one-hit, one-prize records. Like, Raging Bolt is kind of just a better Moon. Because you discard a bunch of energy to do damage, and you're kind of more consistent in doing high damage than Moon ever was. Which makes Bolt just a better Moon, and Bolt doesn't have to damage itself either, so it can often survive and attack the next turn. Oh man, this is a long judge call. 6 minutes. Can't believe it's taking that long. God, I hate Moon. Yeah, Moon is pretty powerful for sure. I think it was never an insanely good deck. It was pretty good, but never amazing. There were always better decks. It was definitely Moon to Dunsparce was weaker than the Moon in the previous format. The Moon in the previous format was weak for a while until people figured it out. Okay, next is Tina Lawson's box. Because somehow I have to look at more of this, because the next match is taking 7 minutes to start for some reason. Alright, next match is up. Cool. I'll talk about that later. I'll find another Charizard. That's kind of surprising. Sent them a request. Looks like he's not accepted my request quite yet. Just gotta wait for him to accept it, and then get into the game against the Zard. Hope I don't brick like I did against the other Zard. Because Zard should be a good matchup if I get set up. Or looks like he accepted my request. So now I'm restarting. The challenge. Good luck. Fails. Yikes. Am I gonna brick again? Please, can I top deck some kind of setup? I feel like, what can I even top deck that works? I guess an Iono? Somewhat? I'm gonna need to top deck an Iono, I think. Otherwise, I might just be dead. Guess top deck and Poffin could work as well, like Arven for Poffin. Get a Pidgey and a Charmander, yikes. Attach Charmander, yikes. Okay. Top deck! Okay, that's fine. Poffin and... guess I get maxed out maybe? Yeah, I guess. Poffin for Applin, Grookey. Tough thing is he losses my guy. Hopefully he can't do that. But it's very possible that he can. And now I just end my turn. I forgot, maxed out doesn't really matter that much for me, does it? It doesn't change the math much. I mean, unless I go after a Pidgeot. Arven. If he attacks a Pidgeot, that does change the math, though. Oof. There's the Zard. No Pidgeot first, of course. Because he has to have the Pidgeot. Let's see. How much math will the max belt change? Guess it just depends on how many Pokemon I got on the bench, how much math it changes. I guess maybe it's worth it just because I might not get enough Pokemon on the bench. I'm gonna need it. Heat Tackle. He has to damage himself to do that though. I guess I don't attach the Max Belt then. Bring up Applin. Alright, I'm gonna Ultra Ball against Thwackey. Ultra Ball by Vitality Band and Evo TM for Thwackey. And then I'll Thwackey for an Iono. And I need to get lucky off the Iono. Not that lucky, but a little bit lucky. Could also Arven for no, Arven for Poffin doesn't work, so I gotta get Iono. Got Festival Grounds and Iono. If I don't find an energy, I'm gonna be mad. I need an energy and I have one Pokemon. That is not an energy in a Pokemon. Well, end turn. That sucks. But it's looking like I might be set up for next turn, at least. If I get a little bit lucky. Just a little bit lucky. Let's see how set up he is. He burnt candy Zards, of course. Yikes. Alrighty. Interesting you evolve the bench one. Alrighty, quick search. Boss. Ooh, no! That's not good. That's not good. And he gets to discard my stadium too. Like, that's bad. Arven, I get 3 Pokemon on the bench, and I'll be doing not quite enough. Shoot, I'm close enough damage, but not quite there for... I get Bug Catching Set? I need to get Bug Catching Set. I can't get Poffin because I can't attack with Poffin. Bug Catching Set. Max Belt, I guess. I feel like that's correct. I could get Poffin, but I might just not get anything off of it. Although Bug Catching Set is also luck-based. I get a Grass Energy. That's it! No, I just got a Grass Energy. I need no more than that. I can't believe I'm bricking this bad. Problem is he immediately discarded my stadium. The Bug Catching Set did not work. I think I gotta hit him though. Even if it's not doing much, I still gotta hit him. Ah. Can't believe that Iono found me nothing. I was expecting to find something off the Iono at least. But I found absolutely nothing. Which is definitely tough. Good morale. Wow, was he set up. I'm gonna need a crazy top deck to do anything here. Besides the one, okay. He hasn't even quick searched. Lost 3 win, and there goes my stadium. Please, I need to top deck Iono here. And get lucky off Iono on top of that. I lose. I just lose. Let's game. Dang. Man, this deck is not consistent. It's really, really good when it gets set up, but it's not consistent. Alright, let's play a random match. One for fun. Let me make sure I... Okay, yeah, that's fine. Failed. I can still make phase 2 though, so I'm just gonna keep playing. My opponent's going first. This game plays fast matches, it seems. New hand. That's a good setup. Actually, a really good setup. The kind of setup I've wanted for a lot of gaming games and not managed to get. Lots of guardable. Wow. Single prize deck? Heck yeah. Yep. Single prize deck. I'm 2-2 with it right now. It's definitely bricked. The 2 games I lost were both against Zard, which should be favored, but I just bricked horribly both games. Which that's one problem with it, is that it bricks sometimes. Uh-oh. My opponent's playing Frost last. That's a problem. Because all my important guys have abilities. Guess I'm gonna have to ramp up really fast if I want to do anything. Grookey, I guess. Arven for Evo TM, Poffin, Grookey, and Applin. I don't think he hits my bench with his deck, other than with abilities. Attach. Evolution. Get Thwackey, get Dipplin. Thwackey. Maybe I shouldn't have got a Dipplin, because he can easily knock it out. But, I don't know, it's weird. Or pretty fast, that's gonna cook. Yeah, it's probably gonna cook. However, I do take multiple knockouts at once, and I can kind of just roll over the board if I get set up fast enough. So that's kind of the hope, is that I just get set up really fast and then roll over him before he can do anything. Which is a possibility. It's not easy, but it's a possibility. Because I'm probably about to take 2 knockouts in a row, which is pretty powerful. What does the Arcanine even do? If they're damaged, if your bend Pokemon is damaged, oh, it does much more interesting. There's the first Frost Blast. We have another Frost Blast. In-can? Back Pokemon is a Suian, draw 2 more. What? That's weird. Oh, it retreats off the Monkey Dory, huh? He's gonna burn me? Bro, he's gonna burn me. That's kind of funny. Gonna use Singe to burn me. I think that's the first time I've really seen Singe do anything worthwhile. Oh, does he get the Arcanine? Oh, but Arcanine doesn't do much. Oh, it gets another Snow Run. Okay. He has, like, no hand, though. That's a worry for him. He can't do much with no hand. Singe. Burn. Doesn't matter if it's heads or tails, because I can just evolve up and remove it. This is the first time in a long time I've seen Burn come into play. Evolve to Dipplin. Evolve to Thwackey. Attach Dipplin. Boom Boom Grove. For another Thwackey. Boom Boom Grove for a boss. And Boom Boom Grove for a stadium. I've never seen this supporter. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time. It was never meta. I just kind of remember it existing, but yeah. I'm not surprised I've never seen it. It's a very odd supporter. Bring up Frostlass and do the wave. Take a prize, and now I get to knock out something else. Whoever he brings up gets knocked out. Festival lead. Do the wave. He only has one card in hand, and he's like doing kind of nothing right now. So it's actually looking really, really good. Surprisingly. It seems like this would be a really bad matchup. But when I can take prizes so quickly, and it takes him a little while to get set up, I can actually win this one. Despite it seeming like an absolutely horrible matchup. There's another Growlithe, okay, that's fine. Iono, sounds good. What supporter? Oh, Incan. Draw 2 if your active Pokemon has a Suina name, draw 2 more. I don't know why he's playing that. It doesn't seem worth it. I don't know, maybe it is worth it, but it doesn't feel worth it to me. Hyper Aroma. There's some Arcanines. I'll be taking a knockout. Oh, Arcanine beat the grass. Now, considering Arcanine's weak to grass, he can't do much. Wow. I was not expecting to win that, to be honest. That's surprising. Alright, next tier on the ladder unlock. Let's get my prizing. Coins. Rainbow Countercatcher. Or not Rainbow. Gold Countercatcher. Gold Luminous Energy. Let's open a pack. Finizen. Aeron. Probopass. Heliolisk. Palucha. Heatran. Interesting. And I will be right back. By the way, next match starts in 13 minutes. I am back. Alrighty, I guess maybe I should discuss what's been winning. So before this match, we're gonna see what all is 3-0. In first place is Charizard. It's got Prime Catcher of the Ace deck, which is kind of surprising. Got Choice Dot and Defiance Band. Got an Enhanced Hammer. No Kieran. I don't like this list, honestly. Enhanced Hammer, I think Sinnoh is better. I think Kieran is just so good to have. I think Max Bout is a better ace deck than Prime Catcher for sure. I'm not a fan of this list. I know, it doesn't seem great. Second place, Regidrago. Alright. So, 2 Dragapult EX, 1 Mew EX. I guess you can mount Mew EX with energy switches and stuff. Got 1 Goodra, got 1 Raging Bolt, 1 Noivern EX. I mean, this is a very straightforward list. I think the only unique thing about it is the Radiant Charizard, which not everyone plays. But the rest of the list is very, very straightforward, very expected. Other than the Radiant Charizard and the Fire Energy. It's a good list, though. You know, Regidrago is actually pretty meta right now, which is surprising that Regidrago is meta for once. You got Lugia. This one does have both Wellspring and Blood Moon and Hands. Having both Wellspring and Hand, not everyone has that. A lot of people don't play the Wellspring, but this one does play it, which it's good to have for sure. Supporter line, only 2 Carmine and 2 Research, which is an interesting split. Only 2 Cinccino, which is lower than average. This is more focused on Pokemon search. Got like more consistency cards in those. 4 Roma, 4 Ultra Ball, 3 Great Ball, and Mesagosa. It does not even play Jamming Tower, which is surprising. You don't want to see Jamming Tower. Anyway. Lost Box. This one's got Monkey Dory. I still can't figure out what the Monkey Dory is for in Lost Box. If someone can tell me what Monkey Dory does in Lost Box, I would be glad to know. Because currently, I do not understand the use of it. There's got to be some use I'm missing, but I can't figure it out. That's an interesting thing in Lost Box play Hassel. I'm thinking knock it out with the top 8, keep 3. Like, a lot of Lost Boxes are playing this card, which is really interesting. Lost Dragapult. I've never been a fan of Sage 2s in Lost Boxes, but it's not a bad deck. It's a pretty solid deck. You know, the Dragapult counters go well to save life for sure. It's got Sinnoh and the Enhanced Hammer, which is interesting to have both Sinnoh and Enhanced Hammer instead of just one or the other. But yeah, this one does play both, which is kind of cool, I guess. Kind of unique. Yeah. Next up, Guardy. This list got 2 evolutions, 1 devolution. I mean, it's not that surprising the list. The devolution is the only unique card. The rest of it is kind of expected. Yeah, it's a pretty standard list. Next is this. This one has Hammer. And only 1 team evolution. I do like 2. This one doesn't have double Monkey Dory though, which is kind of interesting. Got the Clef Key. Yeah, not a bad list. Although I do think it needs a second Evo TM, personally. Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao's still good, surprisingly. It's not played silently. A lot of people are not playing that anymore. Honestly, this kind of just looks like an older list, because Chien-Pao has not changed much from the past. So I'm not surprised by much of this list. There's a Dragapult here. Got 2 Dragapult, 2 Pidgeot, 1 Charizard, 101 line of Charizard. Interesting. Very interesting list. I guess the Charizard is just a strong attacker. It's got Kieran as well to increase Charizard damage and Defiance Band. I kind of like this list. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Boring Moon. Huh. Surprised that's 3-0. Is it 4-0 now? It's still in the match. But 3-0 with Moon. What did it play against? Oh, it played against some others in this path row. Unsurprising that it's doing well. It's playing against some random stuff like that. But yeah, it's got Fluttermane, it's got Moon. Interesting. This almost looks like an old Moon EX deck, too. It's like a turbo deck. Very surprising. I don't think it's very good, though, personally. I just think it's kind of a fluke that it did well. Because it fought against some weird decks. Fought against, like, oh, that's just a Charizard deck. Why is that considered an other? It's not a good Charizard list, of course, but it's a Charizard deck. And then, oh yeah, I guess that could be considered other because it's a weird Frost / Monkey Dory deck. Alright. Next up, Zard. Got an Eerie. I'm surprised to see Eerie when you should be fitting text and stuff. It's got Miss Energy. Miss Energy's okay. Got Temple Sound. I don't know how it fit all this. It must have cut consistency or something. 3 Nest Ball? 4 Pop. What did it cut to fit all this? It had to have cut something. It did cut 1 Charmeleon. I like the second Charmeleon, personally. Cut Lumineon. Oh, you can't cut Lumineon, man. No, you can't cut Lumineon. Cut Cleffa and Lumineon? Yeah, I do not like this list. No, 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 no. Me no likey. You can't cut Cleffa and Lumineon and second Charmeleon. That just hurts your consistency so much. Even if you do replace it with consistency cards. Gardevoir. Got the Hammer. Got double Devolution, which is... seems overkill. This is actually the list that does not play Bravery Charm. It's an interesting seeing the list without Bravery Charm for sure. They just got the 1 Cape and no Bravery Charm. And like doesn't even play the Drifloon and stuff. It's very interesting. But it does work pretty well actually. 2 Evo TM and a Hyper Roma also seems like a lot. I guess it's a hyper consistent list. We have energy. This has 2 Evo TM and Unfair Stamp. This one's not as weird. But I mean, consistency based builds are still pretty good. Another Lost in Dragon Ball. Apparently Lost in Dragon Ball is doing pretty well today. Interesting energy line. 3 Fire, 3 Psychic, 2 Jet. 3 Mirage Gate seems low, but maybe it's fine. 2 Candy also seems low, but you do have Dracloak. Interesting. Another Dragon Ball Lost Box. This one does not play Jet Energy. And, yeah. Kind of similar overall, though. Just without the Jet. Crown, Thorns, Hands. It's interesting how it's got more Thorns than Hands in this one. I feel like often you'll see more Hands and Thorns are the same amount, but this one has more Thorns. But it makes sense. Only 1 Heavy Baton does feel low, though. But I guess Thorns moves the energy to your bench, so it works fine. Another Guardy. Guardy is doing really well. Unsurprisingly. Snorlax Stall. Accompanying Flute, getting Pokemon on the bench is so good for this deck. Just look at the top 5, put basic Pokemon on the bench. 3 Temple Sinnoh. Kind of crazy. But I guess you could say it's necessary. Is it necessary though? I'm not so sure if it's really necessary. After I see I've had a lot of great fun farming Guardian Lost Box and Ancient Box. Less Garden Port is great. Well, yeah, for sure. Ancient Box is actually in a good position because of the popularity of Guardian Lost Box. Definitely makes Ancient Box very good after, you know, Guardian Lost Box were the only 2 decks in the top 8 with 6 Guardian and 2 Lost Box. Makes sense that it would be, well, doing all. Next match should start soon. I don't know when, just any second now. Gholdengo. Someone plays Monkey Dory. I don't understand what Monkey Dory and Gholdengo does either. Like, I guess if you don't get knocked out, you get a little bit of extra damage. Interesting. By now it's showing 4 O's. Or not, because I haven't refreshed. Thwackey. Got the Goldines. I considered playing the Goldines just because it's a really easy way to use Thwackey. but I did not. Maybe it would have been better to use the Goldines, though. There's an argument to be made that Goldine is just completely worth it. I'm not sure if it is, though. Maybe I should play at least one Goldine, but it doesn't require you to play Rescue Board, generally. Other... It's literally just a Charizard deck. It has Blood Moon Ursaluna and Radiant Charizard, which is very unique. Ogerpon, not surprised it's doing well. And Zard is the last 3-0. Okay. I'm gonna look at the poll, kind of discuss that. I'm curious. What's doing well? Let me check chat first. Thwackey Valiant for Monkey Dory. Dory is good to not include me. Monkey Dory and Ancient Box is definitely interesting. Do you play the Koraidon still? Or do you play the Walking Wake? A lot of people are playing Walking Wake. By the way, 71% of you say Ancient Box not meta, which is actually not that high a percentage. That means more than a fourth of you think it's meta. Which makes sense. It's pretty good, although personally I don't think it's meta. Alrighty. Alrighty, next match should start any second now. There's a lot of judge calls this tournament. They're like really being slow with things. I think it's because there's so many glitches in the game right now. That's my assumption is to be the reason. So Koraidon, Wake with the one with Precos, but sucks, so I can't do it. Gotcha. You don't attack with Wake, though. It's literally just there to put into the discard. That's the only reason for Wake. It's just discard fodder. Roaring Moon's pretty much always a better attacker than Koraidon anyway. To the point where why not just attack with Roaring Moon and use Wake as the other Pokemon? Because Roaring Moon is just a much better attacker than Koraidon. Although being able to attack Koraidon is nice, it also requires you to play Fighting Energy, and it's just kind of sketchy. But if you want to attack a Koraidon, there is an argument to be made that it's worth playing it. I like both versions. I don't know which is better. I haven't tested either version much recently. And the next match is up. I'm fighting against Lost Box. I feel like that's a bad matchup. But if I get Rabsca up early, I might be okay. The scary thing is hands. Let's see how this goes. Alrighty. My opponent has checked in. Alrighty. Where's my opponent? He's not there yet. There we go. Send him a request again. Race to see who sets up first, I guess. Yeah, hands might win them the game. Yeah. I can one-hit hands, though, because Max Belt or Defiance Band both allow me to one-hit hands since I attack twice. Defiance Band, I do 260 to the hands. Max Belt, I do 300 to the hands. So I can one-hit it for even prizes to what they took. Problem is, it's a little bit hard for me to set up. I do have Rabsca to block Sableye, but if I knock on my Rabsca, then... Oh, nice. Yeah, so it's definitely a weird matchup. I think it should be an okay matchup. I think it's like close to 50-50 probably. Really just depends on who gets set up. There he is. I sent a challenge. Good luck. Alright, let's see him accept the challenge. Tails. Let's do this. You want to go first? No. I do gotta get set up if I want to win this step, so let's just hope I get set up. That looks okay, actually. Not perfect, but not bad. Could definitely be worse. I think I can handle this setup. Greninja out of the prizes, okay. Sounds good. Flower selecting. Select some flowers. Sort of lightning energy. Puts down concealed guy. Uses concealed card. I know I call him concealed guy. You should post this list somewhere afterwards. My list? My list is in the description, by the way. I don't know where else I'd post it. I could post it in the server, I guess, but you can just see it by looking in the description. Because I personally don't think my list is very good, actually. I just created it just this morning, and I don't think it's a very good list. I don't think it's an... Oh my gosh! I can't Evo TM to Rabsca if I immediately draw into Rabsca. Arven. Poffin. Vitality Band. Do I Pokestop? I should have Pokestop before Arven, I think. Dang. I should have Pokestop before Arven. It's okay. Oh, that was a terrible Pokestop. Bug Catching Set. That's fine. Oh, I can only get 2. Thwackey Grass. Poffin. For Applin. Grookey. Oh, I gotta get down to... Oh, shoot. Applin Rellor, I guess. Well, I can't Evo TM 2 up, and I need to get down Rabsca early, or I just lose, right? Wish I could Evo TM to Rabsca, but it's in my hand, and that sucks. Jeez. Not ideal. Evolution. If he gets turn 2 Greninja, I'm in trouble. No valid card. Oh, wait. I was like, what? It's because it was trying to evolve the Rellor. Right. Of course. Okay, okay. Oh, duh. Thank you. No problem. No. This is sketchy. Let's just hope he's not set up enough to Greninja. At least he only got 1 card and lost him in turn 1. That's helpful. He also Pokestop away double Chorus. And Comfy, which is pretty good. If he doesn't do anything here, I could be fine. I mean, what are the chances he doesn't do anything here? Oh, it gets Chorus. If he finds Vacuum, he might be able to get a Ninja attack. How many Vacuum does he play? He plays 3 Vacuum. I think he's probably getting a Ninja attack. And if he gets a Ninja attack, I just lose. I can't believe I had to top deck Rellor. That hurts so bad. His hand is huge. Let's just hope he doesn't have it, though. He probably does. But I don't know for sure. He's gonna Pokestop. Please be bad. That is bad. Okay. Bad for him. Come on? Just pass, please. Vacuum. No! No. You are not getting the ninja attack, sir. If he has another Comfy, he's probably getting a ninja attack. Don't you dare. Ooh, another Pokestop. Jeez. Ooh. That is scary. Top Hat, okay, gets back choruses. Just don't have the attack, please. I beg of you, don't have the attack. I need you not to have it. Cramorant, okay? If he knocks me out with Cramorant, that's fine, at least. There's worse things than a Cramorant knockout. Okay, I can handle Cramorant. I can't handle a lot of other stuff, but I can handle Cramorant. Oh my gosh. I gotta find energy though, so I'm probably gonna have to Iono here. Attach. Evolve. Iono. Yeah, brand new hand. If I don't find energy, that's gonna suck. Okay. Okay. Bug Catching Set. Dipplin, no energy. I need an energy, buddy. Pokestop, please find me something. Poffin? I mean, Poffin gets me somewhat set up, I guess. I guess Poffin's the best I can do, isn't it? Poffin. Applin. I think I get another Applin. No, I don't need another Applin, do I? I get a Grookey. Yeah, I get a Grookey. Put a Festival Grounds and remove his Pokestop and end my turn. That Vitality Band going away is kind of tough. But I should be able to knock him out with Defiance Band. Poffin. He's another Comfy. Right. This is still winnable. I don't know why I'm standing up. Chorus. No! He didn't need to find Chorus. You didn't need to find that, buddy. Let's see if he has another Pokestop. I'm hoping he just simply hits into me. If he just simply hits into me, I should be chilling. No, you're replacing my stadium. I didn't want that. Probably gonna Pokestop, right? Concealed first, okay. Sounds good. It's crazy how I'm gonna play the 8 energy. Ooh, switches. Discard back. Oh, Comfy first. Well, you got a pretty big loss zone now. He's out of Pokestops, though. Don't hands me, please. He's gonna hands me, isn't he? Looks like he's gonna hand me. Okay, at least I should be able to knock out the hands, but hands is still scary. Maybe I start coming back after this, so we'll see. Mirage Gate. Another Mirage Gate. So scary. Okay. At least he doesn't have much of a hand. That's important, that he doesn't have much of a hand. And I should be able to knock him out. In theory. Thank you very much. Such a dumb attack, man. Pokestop first. Okay! That's a scary Pokestop. He's gonna Prime Catcher my Rellor. He should have Pokestop first, because then he could try to Prime Catcher my Rellor. I'm gonna do that next turn, though. I think I Pokestop first, right? Do I need a Pokestop now that I do that? I feel like I don't anymore. Evolve to Dipplin. Evolve to Thwackey. Evolve to Thwackey. Use Thwackey to get a Festival. I could Roxanne him. I think I am gonna Roxanne him. It's a slight risk that I miss what I need, but I think it's correct to Roxanne here. Roxanne. Pokesoft can also find new pieces. Okay. That's a little bit sketchy. Actually, that's fine. Oh, that's good. I found everything without even needing a Thwackey. Oh, I still need a Max Belt. So I'm going to use this to search for Max Belt. Wow, that was actually nice. And he's got a 2-card hand after that, too. Like, this is actually looking good. Okay, I want to see an Okie Dokie deck. 230, 170 HP attack. It seemed like it would be good, but the problem is it's actually really easy to one-hit it, and it's hard to set up. So, it's just not consistent. I think it seems like it'll be good, but, I mean, the HP really isn't that high. 230 is really easy to one-hit for most decks. And 170 attack is kind of low as well. So, it's just most decks can easily one-hit it. And it's not consistent to get it up to that HP and attack. If it was a little more consistent, it would definitely be good. I look like I might actually be able to win this, to be honest. Maybe. Possible. He did Chorus. Probably gonna have to search out Rod. Gets back Blood Moon. Blood Moon I can knock out with the Defiance Band though. So Blood Moon's actually fine. Although I'm about to lose my Defiance Band, so maybe not. Mirage Gate, okay, sure. Spit innocently. Knocks me out. Okay. Maybe I will make a video on Okie Dokie at some point. It does sound fun. Evolve. Patch. Evolve. Boom Boom Grove. For a Rod. Use Rod. Get back Applin. Grass, I guess. I don't need double Applin. Well, I'll get double Applin anyway. I don't need it. I won't. I'll get double Grass. Applin, Grass. Poffin. For Applin. Boom Boom Grove. For Iono. Iono. I can still win this! Bug Catching Set. For Grass Energy. Boom Boom Grove. For a Defiance Band. Because Defiance Band actually matters here. And I will do the wave. And then I get to do the wave again immediately after. Knockout. Take a prize. Bring up Comfy, a Festival lead, form an attack, do the wave for knockout. Okay! Let's see how this goes. He's obviously gonna knock me out with State of Lie, but that's fine. I'm gonna Iono him again in a sec, and then hope that's enough. Sounds good. Oh, there goes down Blood Moon. That's scary. He did not attach an energy to Blood Moon, though, which makes me think he doesn't have an energy for it. He literally just needs an energy on Blood Moon to win. Wait! No, I win! I can boss Blood Moon! I win. I just win. I literally just win. I win! Because I can knock out Blood Moon. Thwackey. For a Grookey. So I'm currently doing 130, right? Yeah, Boss. Blood Moon. Do the wave. Didn't want a Boss Sableye? No, I didn't. I wanted to Iono him instead of bossing Sableye. That's why. I wanted to Iono him. Plus, he just attacks his Cramorant anyway. Yes, I win! Okay. Wow. That was a close game, man. GG. So close. Him gusting the Rabsca is what lost him it. If he had just knocked out... Actually, yeah, if he just knocked out my Dipplin, I wouldn't have had Defiance Band, so I couldn't knock out his Blood Moon. But for some reason, he wanted to gust my Rabsca, which just allowed me to use my Defiance Band again. Alrighty. That was awesome. I will be right back. There's about 11 minutes for the next match. I am back. 3.5 minutes till the next match. It's pretty cool. So, let's do this. Next match starts soon. Alrighty. Let's look at the standings. First place, Gardevoir with 4-0 at the beginning of this round. Okay, I've already looked at all these lists. I don't know if there's much to say. I have an idea. Let's look at the others. All the things that are considered other. First one, 4-0. Just a unique Zard. It has a Snorlax. That's weird. I don't understand this Zard. It's very odd. But apparently that's what's being played here. Interesting. Double Eerie, triple. Oh, this is Zard Control. That's what it is. I see. That's what I consider other, because it's not Zard. I didn't realize it was Control at first. Yeah, this is Zard Control. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, Zard Control. Okay. Very interesting. Frostlass. This is an interesting Lost Box. Oh, wait. It's got no, it's not a Lost Box. It's just got Cramorant. An attacker, but it's not actually Lost Box. It just gets a few cards in Lost in for Cramorant. Interesting. Wellspring Mask from Noivern. This is a Control as well. This is Charizard, Pidgeot, Dragapult. Interesting. Very interesting. Another Frostlass deck. Frost and Muckidori decks are interesting. They seem pretty popular because they're just kind of fun. Charizard, Pidgeot, Rotom. Interesting. I feel like Pidgeot is not that great. I also feel like Legacy Energy is the wrong ace spec. Alright. I think I already looked at that one. It's this one that I need to look at next. What load? There we go. Frowns, Thorns, Hands. Why is this not under Future Hands? It is a Future Hands deck, I guess because it plays Thorns. Charizard, Dragapult, interesting. This is Tord's list, I think. With a really thin line of Dragapult. Another Frostlass deck. Another Frostlass deck. Lots of Frostlass decks considered others. Another Charizard Dragapult. This one's got one Dragapult with 3 Dreepy, which seems kind of weird. Seems like an odd line to play. Scissor Box. Interesting. Geomask Lilligant. I'm not surprised that didn't do well. It's just better to play it with Bolt than Lilligant. Another Frostlass deck. How many of those are there? My goodness. Poliwrath? 120. You shuffle and... You can do 240 and shuffle it in. That seems really bad. Fun, but really bad. How much energy did that cost? 2 energy? Yikes. That's a lot, too. Yeah, that seems really tough. Not surprised that didn't do well. 0-3 drop is unsurprising for a deck like that. Just cannot be consistent. Vespiquen Fortress, interesting. Do you know what Vespiquen X does? 200, play 3 damage after your opponent's bench Pokemon. On each damage bench Pokemon. But, I mean, Dragapult already is just a better version of Vespiquen. It's cheaper and has a better attack. Whoever plays Drum Ace spec, Crown Catcher on first stamp, you gotta play Secret Box. Secret Box is the best ace spec in Ancient Box. Definitely play Secret Box. I know it's not what you'd expect, but from looking at Ancient Box lists, all the good ones are playing shoot, I'm forgetting what it's called all of a sudden. I'm just forgot the box. I literally just named it. Anyway, whatever the box is called. Yeah, I can actually look at the Ancient Box list for you. Let's see, where is it? Ancient Box, Ancient Box, Ancient Box. There we go. Yeah, they all play Secret Box. 0.91. The majority have Secret Box. Just getting an item, tool, supporter, and stadium is so good for the deck. Discard 3, get 4. Essentially, yeah. Discard 3, get an item, tool, supporter, and stadium. So you get an item like a Counter Catcher or a Dark Patch or something, or an Ultra Ball or a Nestle, like just something. There's a lot of options. You get a supporter, boss, gets you Sada, which is really important, gets you guidance. Sada's the most important. You get a tool, you get an Ancient Booster Capsule, and you get a stadium, you get a Pokestop. Well, yeah, it's pretty good. So that's definitely the correct ace spec in Ancient Box. Definitely better than Drum. I'm surprised the next match has not started. They're taking a while on every match this time, which is a little bit unusual that they're taking as long as they are. They normally don't take that long. Jeez. Whew. How many players are there in this tournament anyway? There are 255, looks like. I'm going to check back up on the poll. Curious how many people think Ancient Festival Box is meta. Let's see. 75% say it's not. 25% say it is. Interesting. No, it doesn't surprise me though. What kind of statistics I'd expect. Personally, I don't think it's meta, but I do think it's very fun. Why is the next match not started? I'm surprised it hasn't. Very surprising. Well, let's see. What do I do? Oh, wait. I guess I can look at what's 5-0. I've kind of looked at all the decks that are doing well, but, Lost Box 5-0, Gudingo. The Moon is somehow 5-0. I don't know how this thing is 5-0. It's surprising. For sure that this is 5-0. 75% are haters. Yeah. I want to say the haters, because I think they can still like the deck and not think it's meta. Cause I don't think it's meta, but I really like the deck. I wouldn't say I hate it. So. But I see what you're saying, for sure. I don't know how this mood is doing well. I guess it has fought some unusual decks, but still. Kind of crazy it's doing this well. 5-0. With a moon deck. Like, that is weird. Doesn't seem like that'd be a very good deck right now, but apparently it is. Very surprising. Alrighty. When is time gonna come out? I feel like it should not go 5 minutes overtime, but I guess there's just long judge calls today. A lot of people are calling the judge. And then they're taking a while to fix the judge calls. I also sent a grudge stream chat showing their victory. Makes you think someone said they won when they didn't. Which is what's going on here. And I think that probably happened to multiple people or something. Anyway. Thankfully that means the judge call should be resolved pretty quickly. Man. I don't know why it has to take this long. I want to get into a match and play for you guys. What else is 5-0? Gudingo being 5-0 is surprising. Future Hands being 5-0 I guess isn't that surprising. Snorlax not having any ties, just being 5-0 was kind of crazy. Sup, welcome Laska. Waiting for the next match, which should start any second now, but is not started for some reason. I'm currently 3-2 with Festival Box. It's definitely a fun deck. Although it's not consistent for sure. I also don't think I'm playing the optimal list. Like, I only have 3 Arven, for instance. I think I should be playing 4. I just made this list this morning. And Kieran hasn't come up yet, although it definitely could come up. I need to remember this Kieran. I almost forgot about last match. It actually couldn't matter last match. I almost forgot it existed. Because it could have come up last match. It didn't, but it could have. Man, next match is not starting. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Because the next match is taking longer to start than I expected. Metagame. I guess I can talk a little more about metagame, but I talked about the majority of the metagame. I guess I stopped at like Giratina Lost in Box. Sure, I'll talk about Giratina Lost in Box. Not everyone having a Blood Moon is surprising. Iron Hands in one of the lists is really interesting. I don't think it's very good to play the Iron Hands in Raikou V and whatever list has that. I don't think it's worth adding Lightning Energy just for hands, personally. Maybe it's good, but I don't think it is. It looks like they have 2 Lightning Energy in the Iron Hands and Raikou V. Which is kind of weird. I guess probably the one with Iron Hands is the one without Blood Moon, but Blood Moon is just so good in Tina. There's no reason to cut it ever, I feel like. Jamming Tower being one of them is interesting. Also, Prime Catcher is not the ace spec in all of them. Someone's playing Unfair Stamp. I definitely think Prime Catcher is always the best ace spec in Lost Box. Better than Unfair Stamp for sure. Maybe Dragapult Lost Box. There's an argument that Unfair Stamp is better, but I still think Prime Catcher is the best in all Lost Boxes. Definitely. The rounds have been paired finally. I'm fighting Dragapult. That seems like a little bit of a sketchy matchup, but if I can get an early Evo TM, I should be fine. I just got an early Evo TM in Rabsca, and hope that I can stay with Rabsca and play. It is a scary matchup, though. But it's definitely winnable. It is the Xatu variant that I'm fighting, by the way. Which is definitely not the variant I normally see. Gonna have to get set up here. Which is easier said than done. Let's see if he's accepting my request. I think he's restarting his game. He's not, so he's busy restarting his game. I'm gonna restart my game again then. Just gonna keep restarting until he's ready. And then let's fight the Xatu Dragapult. He does play a 1-1 Bibarel line, the Xatu Dragapult as well, which is kind of interesting. There he is. I said, good luck. Alright, let's do this. Tails. It is Tails. You want to go first? No, of course not. Why would I go first? Not a terrible start, but not very good either, honestly. I feel like I'm gonna need to top deck an Arven or something. Top deck an Arven, this is actually a really good start, though. If I don't top deck an Arven, it's a really sketchy start. Starts with Rotom, interesting. Oh, I hate him starting with a 2-prizer. I feel like that can be useful for me. Does have an energy, okay. Has an Ultra Ball, gets rid of second Rotom. Yep. So interesting to play double Rotom instead of playing a Lumineon. I really like Lumineon personally. It's in charge. Yes! So lucky. That helps so much. I don't know. Okay. What do I get rid of? I feel like it's safe to get rid of Festival Grounds, actually. Is it? Oh, it's risky, though. Getting rid of Rod feels riskier, though. Oh, what do I get rid of? I need to get a Rellor. Ultra Ball away. Arven. And Rod. Yeah. Yes, I'll do it. For a Rellor. I don't like that one bit. I don't like that. And I'll Tumbling Attack. Please be heads. That's good. Okay. We'll see what happens next turn. Gonna have to get somewhat lucky. Not too lucky, but somewhat lucky. Puts on Grookey, puts on not two Poffins. Don't have Arven, please, I beg. No Arven. If you get Dragapult up, I'm just in trouble. Ultra Ball, no! Don't get set up, please. Dracloak, okay, that's fine, actually. That's fine. That's fine. Iono. Oh, I had a good hand. I mean, it wasn't great. That gave me a better hand. Oh, this definitely gave me a better hand. Okay, I like that hand a lot more. Although I would have drawn off Iono anyway. Yeah, this is actually a really good hand. I might actually be able to win with this hand. This hand is actually kind of cracked. This is in charge. Okay, this is a cracked hand for sure. Wow. Okay. Oh, another Thwackey. Jeez. Evolve. Oh, I almost evolved the wrong one. I need to evolve the active. Arven for Poffin. And, oh, I guess there's no more tools, so I just get an Evo TM. Poffin. Grookey. There's one worry, and that's that I can't find a Dipplin next turn. But we'll see if that happens. Hopefully it doesn't. In theory, I should be fine. But if I don't find a Dipplin next turn, I could be in trouble. Do the wave, and I get to attack again. With Festival lead. Do the wave for knockout. Okay. Please find an Ultra Ball or an Arven or an Iono or something. That is none of those things. That's worrisome. For sure. Very worrisome. Because I can't use Thwackey without a Dipplin. Yikes. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. I'm gonna hope to get lucky. I feel like I'll bring up Grookey, right? I don't know, maybe not. It's a weird choice of who to bring up. I think I'll bring up Grookey though. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Imagine if he just misses the Dragapult. I don't think he does, but there's technically a small chance. If he just misses the Dragapult, that would be insane. Arven, there's the Dragapult. Catcher, you can knock out my Rabsca, I think. At least that means I have an attack available. Unfair Sam. Ooh, that hurts. Dang. Bipperel. Please don't find the Dragapult. I mean, I guess that it doesn't matter that much either way, but... You didn't find the Dragapult? Well, I can knock out a Dracloak, I guess. So that helps some. I was totally expecting him to find Dragapult. I think I get an Iono off of Boom Boom Grove, but first I can do a bunch of Boom Boom Groves. I want to fill my board with Thwackies. Thwackey for Thwackey. Thwackey for Thwackey. And then I'll Thwackey for Iono. Do I get... I think I get Iono, yeah. I could get Arven. No, I get Iono. Let's give myself a new hand. 4 cards. If I don't get another Pokemon, though, that would suck. I do, thank goodness. I wish I could get a Rellor down, though. Not getting that down hurts. Is there another Applin? I think there is. Poffin for Applin. And then I'll do the wave. Oh, I should have attached grass. It's okay. I just hopefully don't get Iono and lose the grass energy, because that could be a problem. Who did it bring up? It brings up Bibberel, might get trapped. It does bring up Bibberel, though. Well, we'll see if it gets trapped. Because it's going to be kind of hard for me to get Bibberel to be active. I guess he plays Switch, so he just needs to find a Switch. This is kind of sus. If he gets a Dragapult ready, I could just lose. He needs Dragapult and Switch, which is not that hard for him. We'll see if he gets it. He probably does. And then he knocks out my Applin, and it's just really sketchy. He starts wiping my board, essentially. Ooh, he gets both. Yikes. And now he's starting to take multiple knockouts at once. And I don't know if I can recover from that or not. Especially considering I don't have another Dipplin in play. Ooh. Bug Catching Set is something. Give me a Dipplin. Dipplin, yes. I guess I get a Grookey, sure. That's a start. No, I don't get a Grookey, I get a Grass Energy. Let's see, how many Applins am I down? 2. I gotta get down double Applin here. Evolve. Patch. Put down Applin. Use Thwackey for Rod. Rod's gone, I forgot. Oh no, that's a problem. So he's just gonna knock out both my guys at once, and then what do I even do? I forgot I got rid of Rod early. Probably shouldn't have got rid of Rod early. Looks like I might just lose in the game. Because I can't get anything down that can do stuff. I can try to boss, knock out something. Does that do much, though? It doesn't really. I can't attack with anything next turn. Guess I can try to boss or Iono, maybe? I guess Iono. This is not looking good. Iono. I'm just not going to have a knockout, essentially. I'm going to be so close to having everything I need and just not quite be there. If I had Rod left in deck, I would have a chance. But no Rod makes this really tough. I guess I can try to knock him out with Grookey, technically. Get an Arven, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, I'll get an Arven. Is that right? I think that's right. For next turn, I can get a Bug Catching Set and Vitality Band and try and knock out his Dragapult with Grookey. Whew. Well, we'll see how set up he gets. He can pretty easily get another Dragapult in play, I feel like. But if he doesn't, I have a chance. Nest Ball, yikes. Reading out like a Zam, okay. Jeez. Iono. Yikes. I need to get something off Iono. That's not bad. That could work. Probably won't work. If I had Rod left, would have a chance. But not having Rod left just means I lose, most likely. Can't even use Thwackey to get set up. Dang. If I played Rillaboom, I could at least knock him out with Rillaboom, but I don't play Rillaboom. Yikes. Bring up Grookey. If I can top deck an Arven, I might have a chance. Nope. I can't knock him out, so I lose. Getting rid of Super Rod early lost me it. I get energy, but I don't have Vitality Band. Alright, I'm 3-3. 6-2-1 makes phase 2, or could be some 6-3s make it. But that's probably not going to be me. So, sadly, I don't think I can make phase 2. I'm going to drop from the tournament. 3-3 is not a terrible record considering I played Festival Box. That was fun. I'll see you guys later. And I'm going to leave about 30 seconds on the end of the stream so it doesn't cut off my voice like it likes to do.